Are you a beginner using Blender? You are new on Blender and you've been struggling with your shortcut key. This is a very right tutorial for you. So in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you quickly many shortcuts you're going to be using when working on Blender. So very fast, let's add these images to see. Okay, image editor, good. Let me add some of these, then we work on them together. To image, good. Let me reduce it. Okay, here are 10 basic shortcuts in Blender that can make navigation and modeling easier. This is good. Now let's see number one, G. The G is the first basic shortcut you are going to be using every time on Blender when you want to move your object. Can you see? What you just do is you press your letter G and you can move the object everywhere you want on your editor. Good. Now if you want to move it on the x-axis, Y is still on G, you press your X. Can you see you are moving it on the x-axis? Okay, you want to move it on the y-axis, the green line there, you press your Y. Can you see it is moving on the y-axis? It's still on G and you press your Y. Good. You want to move it vertically on the z-axis, you press your G, your Z key. Can you see? This is good. Now you right click. Okay, the scale, that's the S. When you want to scale an object, you want to increase or reduce it. Very good. You press your letter S, scale, right? Good. This is the shortcut. You can also scale on your X axis. Press your letter X, X as in Zender, right? Can you see? You are scaling on your X axis. Okay, you want to scale on the Y axis, you press your letter Y. It is scaling on your Y axis. Okay, you want to scale on your letter Z. Can you see? You are scaling on your letter on your Z axis. Good. This is good. The next is your rotate. That is the R. The shortcut for rotate is R. Press your letter R on your keyboard. Can you see? You are rotating. This is good. And if you want to rotate on your X axis, you still press the X. Can you see it is rotating on your X axis? You want to rotate on your Y axis, press your letter Y. While it is still on R, you are rotating on your Y axis. That's good. Okay, you want to rotate on your Z axis. Good. You are rotating on your Z axis. Good. Then extrude. Extrude. You want to extrude, you want to bring out an edge, okay, or the surface of what you want to do. Good. So this is what you do. You come here, you change it to edit mode. Good. You have changed this to edit mode. You right click. Okay, when you're on edit mode, you can edit three places. You can edit the vertex, the edge, or the face. Okay, let's say we want to edit our face now. This is the face, this is the edge, and this is the vertex. Okay, let's say we want to edit the face, and let's click on this one. Good. Can you see we've clicked on the face now? What you will do, extrude, the shortcut later is E. You press your E. Can you see you are extruding? You are extruding. You can extrude on Y axis. Okay, let's say we are extruding on the Y axis. Can you see? Okay, or the X axis, you're extruding on your X axis, or you are extruding on your Z axis. This is also very good. That's right. Okay, good. Your ball, okay, your tab. Now you remember when I wanted editing, I went to edit mode. It was on object mode, right? I can change with my mouse. But what the shortcut for changing or toggling between edit and object mode is the tab key on your keyboard. You press the tab key on your keyboard. Can you see it has changed to edit mode? You press it again, change to edit mode, object mode, edit mode. So that is what the tab key can do for you. Okay, let's add another one. Let's add another one as we continue. Okay, what do we have here? A, that's what you select all. Select all. Okay, now let's toggle back to our edit mode. Right, so you are going to be seeing that this image will be selected or pressing your letter A. Can you see? You've selected your mesh, everything together. You're working on a project and you need to select all the faces to edit. A is very easy to do that. That is good. That is good. Okay, good. And also you can use, okay, not important, not important. Okay, then the next we have is your B. The B. The B is just to use to draw a box or select geometry within that area. Okay, this is what B can do. Then you have your shift D. That's when you want to duplicate. Okay, I want to duplicate this object. Let me take it back to object mode. I want to duplicate this object. I just press shift D. Can you see? My object has become 2. That is what shift D can do for you, right? Now let's do Ctrl Z. Good. Okay, then we have the delete. The delete. You want to delete a work you're working on. Actually, on Blender, you're going to be learning more about deleting, because sometimes while editing, you've already edited the vertices and all other mode, the vertex, the face. So when you are deleting, you need to learn how to collapse and how to do more. So when you are deleting on your Zender, what you just do is what? You press your letter X, gives you a delete option. Tada, right? And the last is Ctrl Z to undo the previous action. Just like we deleted, we press our Ctrl Z, it comes back. Very, very important. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as we give you more better content. Thank you. Bye.